What's up, everybody? Welcome back to D-Train Games. We're going to get back on the New England grind today. Hopefully we'll get a great one, Whitetail. However, we're having some major internet issues, so hopefully that will not stop us from streaming today. We'll give it our best shot. What's up, Micah? Hope you're doing well today, man. Just getting everything set up. Hopefully we won't get cut off today. We've had some bad internet connection all day today. We've been losing internet. It's been coming back on and losing it again. So hopefully that's not going to be a problem today. What's up, Ghost? Hope you're doing well, man. It's really bad. Micah, do you have a Spectrum too? I don't know. Spectrum's been really bad these past few days. And like I said, I'm just giving this a try today. It's been on now for 15 minutes. 15 minutes ago it was off, and it had been off for about 45. So I'm just risking it for a biscuit. If we get cut short today, then I might just have to call it because it's just not been very reliable. But I really want to stream today, so. And this is my only run I've done so far, guys. So I have been grinding a little bit off stream before today's stream, but only for like this one run because I've had to change. Last time we did the New England grind, I accidentally destroyed a zone, and it moved one zone over to the left of the river and moved another zone somewhere else entirely. So I've had to redesign my map a little bit at the top. It's working fine now, but I needed to test it out before we stream today. Ghost, I don't know what you're meaning, man. You're falling asleep? I don't know. Let me know what you're meaning by that. I don't know what all those Z's are. What you're trying to say with that? You broke your finger? Oh my gosh, dude, that's rough. How'd you do that? Hopefully you're not hurting too bad. My dad was pressure washing a house about a week ago, and he ended up spraying a hole in his hand. He had the sprayer in his left hand or in his right hand, and he went to reach for something, didn't pay attention to where the stream was, and again he got him on the left hand. And he sprayed a pretty big cut into his hand. Luckily it wasn't horrible, but it was still enough to put a gash in his hand. Tree stand. Once again, you'll have to tell me how it broke. I put up mine in my wife's tree stand earlier, like late last week, I believe, and me and her just went out there yesterday and put out our corn, and she climbed up in it so she could get used to it. Man, I'm sorry you hurt your finger, man. Again, I hope you're not in too bad of pain. Dude, where is this deer at? This zone, they don't have bucks in it this morning, and now it's not got nothing in it in the evening. Let's go ahead and reset time. I think I'm going to go a little bit later in the day this time, go to 10:30 instead of 10. You was putting it up there, and the strap was on my pinky, and you fell down and it snapped. Oh my gosh, man! I bet that was painful. Again, I hope you're all right, but that does not sound like it was a fun time whatsoever. I'm glad that's all that got hurt, though. With it being a tree stand, it could have been much, much worse. Dude, where are my deer here? I mean, I still have a zone there for whitetail, don't I? Yeah, I do. This makes 2 runs now and nothing's been here. I don't know what that means. Hopefully that means a great one's going to be here. That'd be great. No pun intended, but I have 1,385 kills on this map, so the great one could be at any time now. And this one zone here, I have not had any deer in it for like 3 runs now. Since our last live stream. And that is not normal. So I think instead of coming up here and then shooting this zone, I think we're going to pass both these up for now. And we'll come back to them at the end of our grind. I mean, I really wouldn't want to end the day with that spot. I really wanted to begin the day with that spot, but there has not been anything there, and I'm too afraid I'm spooking them off by going to the tent and shooting out the other zone. I also need to see if I can move this tent, if I can move my tents up a little bit in this location right here. It'd be nice to put it down here on this plateau instead of having to run down the hill. How far away am I? 246? I doubt it then. It's a little bit close. I might be able to maybe move it down the road. Just make it where I don't have to run down a hill, but I'll probably just have to get used to it. The deer are probably sleeping. I don't know, man. If they're sleeping, I need them to wake up. I can't shoot them if they ain't out. If they're not out and about, I can't shoot them. Are you gonna drink, sir? Drink for me. Thank you. Been a bad shot on that guy, but at least he's gonna die. No, I don't want a waypoint. They need to fix that bug. They both should be right here. Yep, they're right side by side. That's nice. Take him, take him. Yeah, I'm having all kinds of problems. My TV has this weird glitch going on with it right now. We're in the bottom, like about 2 inches all the way across to the bottom of my TV right now is just out of whack. It's just vibrating. Sometimes it goes black entirely, and then it's like it's trying to put the picture on the screen, but it just won't let it like stay. I don't know what's going on with my TV. And then also we got internet issues where the internet's been going in and out all week, so it's been a fun time for me. One of the reasons why you guys haven't seen so much content on my channel here lately is because most days that I want to put content on the channel, it's that the internet's not reliable. And I don't want to have something uploading for hours at a time. Hello to you too, ma'am. How are you doing? That was nice of her. Okay, there's that buck. I usually have 2 here. Usually have 2. But looks like I just got 1 right now. Where are you at? Where is that? No, seriously, where is he? He should be like right in here. There he is. They're always further down the river than they look. From the tree stand over there, it looks like they should be right there in the middle part. And for any of you might be wondering, if you're watching the stream at a time it's not live, or if there's anybody in chat right now, I just want to let you all know that this particular grind it is not really herd managed. I have some areas in the map that's herd managed, but not the entire thing by any means. So you guys can tell by looking at the different bucks on this map that there is some herd management going on, but not a whole lot. I have it where where it mainly just shows about medium-sized deer. So every so often we'll get diamonds, but it's not a very tight herd management at all. And unfortunately, I won't be able to stream for 3 hours today. I was planning on starting, I mean, honestly, about 45 minutes ago, and I was going to do a 2-hour stream today. But unfortunately, internet issues persisted, and kept us from being able to do our full stream today. So I only get to stream for about another hour and 15 minutes, and then I'll have to get off. But hopefully we'll get a great one today within that time frame. And hopefully more people will join the chat before then as well. But there is nobody in chat at the moment, at least according to YouTube. So hopefully for those of you who are here during a time it's not live, hopefully the gameplay is still fun for you. And if you have any questions for me, I do have over 4,000 hours in this game, and I'm over $3 million, and I have one of every great one except the Whitetail, which I have 2 of. So if anybody has any questions and you're watching this at a time it isn't live, just please drop it in the comment section down below. I don't care a bit to help anybody. I love teaching people how to play the game. I love giving tips and advice on them on grinding. So I will try my best to help you if you have any questions. What are you doing over there? Okay. This is a solo zone, so bucks are only here every so often. I wish it was a main zone though, because I absolutely love that little spot there. Unfortunately, it just has never been a main zone. But I really want this great one just to show up because this is a one and done grind. So as soon as we get the great one whitetail to spawn here, we are going to be packing it up on this map, and we probably won't return to it. Maybe for some free roaming or for multiplayer streams if anybody wants to watch that or wants to use this map for multiplayer. But as far as grinding is concerned, I'm probably done with the map after this. I do really like the map. I think it's gorgeous. It's very good for moose and whitetail grinds in my opinion. But there's just way too many zones and way too much thick brush for it to be like a really good grinding map. I mean, it would take a long, long time to fully manage this map. Okay. Crap, man. Did I get the other buck down there? Yeah, I got him. This doesn't look like I got his buddy, unfortunately. Yeah, not Mila. My dog just ripped a good one. I think I'll leave that level 1 there because that's a solo. So I think I'll leave him. What's up, Reed? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I've had to change some things around on this particular part of the river to get it to work since we busted out that one Whitetail zone the last time that we streamed on this map. But I think it's working out pretty well now. How you been doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Should have a buck right along the riverway here. I cannot talk today for some reason. My brain thinks of the sentences, and then whenever I start to speak it, I just can't form the sentences for some reason. How far up was this deer? There he is. How'd that not hit anything vital? Well, that'll kill him. At least that'll get him down. Golly! That guy's all sorts of messed up, man. Really looks like a chicken laying there on the side of the river. It looks like a chicken whenever it came out of the oven. Oh my gosh, dude, you are all kinds of messed up. Ugh. He ain't got no legs on the front. Good grief. I'm gonna claim you just put you out of your misery. Oh gosh. That was nasty. Phew. That old chicken buck. What in the world? What are you doing down here? That has never ever happened before on this map. I mean, he's stuck. I kind of want to just walk down there, but yeah, it's a good thing I didn't. He's got a tree in the way, that figures. Now, where was he? Where did he come from? There's a level 1 there too? I have no idea. Hopefully my zone didn't move. I don't have a clue. Let's go down here and see if I have a new zone or something. Maybe a solo moved in there. What's up, Wolf? Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Dude, I don't know what this buck was doing down here. I think that was the respawn from that zone, but I don't know why he'd be here. I mean, it's not even time for them to go to other zones yet. I don't have a clue. Oh well. Let's go see if there's finally something down here at this zone. Hey, what you been up to, Wolf? Hope you're doing good, man. I'm hoping to be able to conclude the New England grind today. We're currently 1396 in. So the whitetail could happen at any point. And it will also complete the Huddle whitetail mount. Finally, the deer are here. It's been 3 runs, and these deer are just now coming to their zone. A little level 1, seriously? And a level 3. Let's go! I wish you were a great one, but I'll take you. That'll work. I would like to get his buddy, though, if his buddy can show up. Where's that little level 1? Because I don't want any small deer here. I don't know if I got him good enough to kill him or not. Oh well. At least we got the level 3, that's all that matters. Just got out of class? Nice, man, nice. You call a great one today? Dude, I hope so, man. I hope so. Honestly, I was really hoping there was going to be a great one in this spot because it had been like 3 runs. And and nothing had spawned here. So whenever I came over here, I was really hoping that this would be a great one, but it turned out to just be a diamond. Let's go though. I'll take it. 355 dime. First trophy of the day. Or was that a 255? I may have said 355. You're working on whitetail too? Nice, man. What map are you doing it on? I'm going to leave that one. He's a solo, I think. One of these two is a solo, and I'm going to try my best to say that it's that one. I'm going to hope and pray that the other one is the solo. I think I got the other buck too, but I'm going to leave him. He was just a little level 1. I probably should have left him, to be honest, but he's dead now. But that second buck out of that first zone, I wasn't thinking. I probably should have left him. Little level 1s like that do help him herd management quite a bit. But that's alright. This guy should be like right in here. There he is. I don't know where the little guy went that I shot earlier, but I ain't going to track him. $1,400 now. Oh, you're in Rev on Tilly? That's a really good map, man. That's a very, very good map. I would focus the same ponds as I do for the moose. If you were here during the time I was doing the moose grind, every single pond I grind for moose is the same ponds I do for whitetail. I used to do actually a double grind on there where I do the whitetail in the mornings and do the moose in the afternoon. Just doing that gets a little bit exhausting because you're doing double the grind both days. But I did used to do two grinds at once. And that's a very, very good map to do it on. What am I doing? I forgot to reset time. I'm gonna go back up here. I doubt that there'll be respawns here, but we'll start again. What's up, Falcon? Hope you're doing well, man. Before you restarted, you had 9 whitetail great ones off Rev. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I got one off Rev. And then I got my other one off Mississippi. But the one on Mississippi was an accident. I didn't even mean to get him. Your day's going well, man. Hope you're doing fantastic today. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be anything here right now. We just shot that zone, so we'll come back to it later. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just fingers crossed for a great one today, and I'm just hanging out. Unfortunately, today's going to be a short stream, though. We're having some major internet issues in the area that I live in. The internet's just not been reliable for like the past several days. It's been just going in and out, and it was out for like 3 hours straight today. It only just recently came back on, and it's been pretty strong. So I'm hoping that it's going to last. But we got about another hour left in the stream, so hopefully we'll be able to make it till 5 without losing internet. But other than that, though, it's been going really good. Yeah, I hope you feel better too, man. I'm sorry to see that you were sick. Dude, where are my bucks? I always have 2 deer here. Stupid deer not wanting to respawn. Can't do nothing about it, but it's annoying. Yeah, I haven't been sick in a long time, but the last time I was sick, it was horrible. I had a strep and the flu at the same exact time. It was awful. I think that was like back in February. Last time I was actually sick, and my goodness, it was terrible. Never went to the hospital because we thought that I just had strep. Or not strep. We thought we had the flu because we did go to the doctor, but they didn't check me for strep. They just checked me for the flu and saw that I was positive. So it was the first time in my life I ever had the flu, and yeah, apparently I had strep on top of it. So that was not a lot of fun either. Dude, where are my respawns? There's something in the trees in there. What are you? It's a doe. It's another doe. So apparently they're working their way into the zones, but I don't know if the bucks are in here just yet. Oh, there he is. There he is. I knew I had a deer in here somewhere. I was wondering, because this is a pretty reliable zone, so I didn't know. I was wondering why it wouldn't be here. I think that's a normal, but where it's hidden, I don't like to shoot something where it's hidden without knowing if it's a rare, so we're going to go ahead and shoot it normally. Just in case it happens to be a rare, and we don't know about it. Because on Mississippi Acres, I learned the hard way. Do not shoot an animal if you can't see what it is, because there was a really big level 2 while I was scouting that map, and I shot it with a 300 just because I was trying to do HM. And whenever I walked up to it, it was a melanistic. and a really big one at that. Then I'd screwed them up. So I learned my lesson the hard way that way. I'll still do it every so often, just get carried away and shoot through the brush anyways, but wasn't anything special, thankfully. Great one incoming? I hope so, man. I hope so. When you get sick, you get really sick. Yeah, that's me, man. I don't get sick very often, but whenever I get hit with something, it's always really bad. You've had the flu... Excuse me. You've had the flu several times? Oh, dude, that's rough. Luckily, most of my life, I thought I was immune to it. But, apparently, whenever I got the flu, it was apparently a very bad strain of it. And the doctors told me that I'm probably immune to most cases of the flu except for that one type. So, because I've never had it my entire life, and I'm 30 years old, so I didn't expect that at all. Great one. You in here? No, not you. Great one? Nope, not great one. Great one? There is no bucks in here, so I'm still missing my respawns. Dude, I really do think that there's a great one trying to spawn on my map right now. And the reason I'm saying that is because my respawns are just not working normal. About 300 kills ago, before like pre 1000, every single time I'd reset time and do this map, it was all functioning perfectly. They were never late. Every time I'd reset time, they would all be here. And then ever since we broke 1000, it's just been very funky. Like the zones just haven't been respawning in time. Some respawns take forever to get to come into the game. I've had some zones that used to come in early in the mornings, and now they're coming in late in the mornings. So I don't know. My fingers are double, triple, quadruple. My map is not completely herd managed, but it's managed enough to where most of the deer that you see is at least level 2. I don't get very many level 1s usually. Every year you get it about 5 times. Oh gosh, man. I feel for you on that one, my brother. That's rough. I do not envy that, but I also feel really horrible for you. Hopefully that luck gets better in time. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know where my respawns are. There's just nothing to shoot right now. Like I said, my respawns in this map have not been operating correctly at all. But I'm ready for it to be over, though, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The New England Mountains has been a really, really fun grind. I still love it today. I think it's a gorgeous map. I love hunting the rivers. But I will say that once I get this great one, I'm not gonna return. I think the map is too thick. It's very tough sometimes to figure out where to put tree stands and tripods to get stuff to work. Certain situations like this one right now that I'm in, you have to run for like 100 yards just to go from your tent to your stand to be able to shoot. So, because of those reasons, and also there's just way too many drink zones on this map. Like every animal has way too many zones. So